Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Isle of Berk, or the Mod Minecraft series. So, right now, we have things just looks kind of normal, except for the fact that the little guys grew up, and somehow that one's defying physics and grew up this fence, I don't know. But they're all so cute, and they eat a lot. But I have done a lot of recording, so I hope you all enjoy it. Now, I'm not going to go too close over there, but it includes that. Now, there really isn't much that I have done besides that so far, but I will show you guys the speed breakdown and not the speed build, because we haven't got to building yet. But I will get right into that.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind. Flying, get on board. We're soaring on top of the world. Flying, get on board. We're soaring
Hello. Okay, so this is the entire area of what I've cleared. Many hours spent, many days. So the next thing we need to do is fix the pillars. Not these ones. I need to fix the landscape outside, but that's a test for another day. And then we're gonna get started on the color palette, which I have started with. These two are gonna be the first two blocks we start with. So it's gonna be, and of course this is gonna be like a staircase, and it's gonna go down, and this will be first floor. But I also need to build a wall. So like this is gonna be the first layer, and then we're gonna blend it into the normal bricks, and we're gonna continue on as that goes on. We'll continue from there, but there is also the fact that I need to fix that, so let's go do that really quick. Oh, and I need to show you the insane amount of stone and coal and dirt. Yeah, this storage has not grown because I just have so much. I'm never gonna run out. Like, almost every chest is filled with something, except for that one. But it's insanity. I'm probably gonna need more spruce than this. Who am I kidding? Built 3x3 pillars. It'll be fine. No, it was not fine. It was in fact really not fine, and I did in fact want to cry because this took so many stacks of wood because I decided to build it massive. I've done this to myself, and I have no one to blame but myself. Okay. It's gonna be night soon, and I kind of regret going down here now. I've already failed. What? Okay, I was about to say, does that one have vein miner on it? I've broke like 3 vein miner pickaxes, my original one, and I think like 2 others. I'm very upset with myself. You can see the moment sometimes, I think, in the speed part, or the speed demolition, where I take a moment to just pause and just sigh that I've done that again. After the first time I was like, are you kidding me? The second time I was much more unhappy with myself because I didn't pay attention. I think the third time I just sat and stared for a hot second and was just disappointed in myself. There was a lot of watching stream VODs of the streamers I watch, and music, and Golden Girls. There was a lot of Golden Girls. I started crocheting another project, first project of the year, and I was doing, I was like, how to stream that rest of that video, or of the Demolition, which in its entirety, if I don't speed it up, is almost 2 hours long. But the last, like, I guess, I don't know, 30-40 minutes of it, I was crocheting, watching a stream VOD, doing this, because every 5 seconds I needed to go fix my vein miner pickaxe. I was like, oh, this is not fun. This is stress. I need to fix my pickaxe, and then I need to do other things, and it was just, oof. 0 out of 10 will probably do it again, but I don't want to. Is this? Okay. Oh, I'm so close. I'm gonna need more. I just know it. That's a problem. Okay, I'm gonna have to break this. Ow. It's this. The shadow lied to me. Or it didn't. I don't know. I thought I had the corner, not the side middle. Okay. We're so close. Yeah, I've already used almost 3 stacks. Is what it's gonna be. Now, I did this to myself. This is the biggest project I've ever done. And I'm not I know I'm not the best at building. So I don't even know how it's gonna go. But the idea is, now that you can kind of see it coming to shape, which the mini-map just... you can see all the caves of how far I've just dug out. So this is going to be a floor, which means I don't actually need to put these here. I can just put a random block, which I have nothing on me because I just put it all in chests. That was great foresight, if I had any. But, so, I'm gonna put, I don't know, I think a second layer. There's gonna be a first layer and a second layer. And on one side, which I'm probably gonna make it through here, there'll probably be an entrance to a dome over here of glass. That's a later project as well. And then in one of these corners, which is probably going to be this rectangle, which I'm kind of using these as like a grid map of how big things are, will be entrance to cave systems for the like Whispering Death and I don't know, maybe the Light Fury and stuff like that. And then we can decorate it based on like the dragons. So like I know the Whispering Death, they lived on a rock island, and this is me going off my very limited knowledge of the movie and I haven't watched all of it, but I'm trying to make the environments realistic. That could have been bad. That was my vampire pickaxe. It's like, why is it taking so long? But so each layer is going to be massive. So that's probably going to be the first layer. It's going to be that. And then it'll go stone brick, something, something, stone. Eventually. It's to even out the fact that I've used like white diorite on these builds to have something more darker, I think would be fun. So like the big builds will probably be done in like stone and deep slate, but the smaller builds like the house or stables or any other smaller buildings, which is going to be plenty because I want to make a village, will be done in like diorite. And the reason I'm doing stone and deep slate is because those blocks on the house, the diorite is modded and they don't have stairs or slabs or anything. So it's a bit frustrating to build with them when I can't match things to them because there's no stairs or slabs. So that was the thought process. But like, yeah, so the smaller builds like these ones, and then I think I might leave this one as is, but I want to build like a little post tower for mail, and I want these guys are going to be like guards, and then the terrible terrors are going to be like the male people of Ditting, and then the giant dome, or maybe, ooh, instead of the giant dome, they are dragons, they can live outside, but the thought of the dome for like a butterfly house. But what if we just did like a garden instead? We could make a giant flower fort like garden for these guys. That might be better just on the other side. But you are so loud. But so the slow process that is becoming of this has started. And I have so much coal because I have a Fortune 3 pickaxe. I have more deep slate brick, which I'm gonna use this moss. I have so much moss right now. Okay. You can see, this is, oh my gosh, why have I done this way? There it is. I was like, where's the correct deep slate? There's more. You can see, like, I was using my Silk Touch, which I eventually started using my Silk Touch to just get stone. The cracked deep slate can go in there, and then I need more deep slate. Oh no. Speed builds. That's what's gonna happen. No, that's why did I click that one? The house hasn't changed. I have been clearing this out every so often to like make it grow more glowberries. For some reason, if I don't clear it out, the glowberries don't grow. So we're starting off with cracked deep slate, hence the amount of cracked deep slate I already have. Just so much. Oh, and I'm trying to get my backpack to be upgraded to because it can have multiple stacks of things. Like this is technically 2, so I need to I want to upgrade this to gold. Question: if I just take it out, I pissed it off. Whoops. But I need 8 blocks of gold. Right? Hold on. Why did I do it this way? This was the worst way I could do it. Oh, it's not even in there. Huh. That didn't work. Here we go. Yeah, it has to be blocks. Because this one was easy, because I could just go from copper to this one. The gold one is a lot harder to make, and then there's diamond, and then netherite. But that's gonna take a long time before I even attempt that. Diamond wouldn't be hard. I've just been struggling to find gold because I used it all for golden apples for the villagers to make. Yeah, that became a problem. This is my temporary storages of just the stuff I've mined out because I will eventually make a giant storage. Which, because I have sophisticated storage now because the mod updated, because I do not own this mod whatsoever. They have this. Now, I've never used this before, but maybe that's the time. So I don't know. Maybe I'll build a basement to the house. Right. I want to build like a. It would be cool if it's with like. The brain isn't braining again. There's like a bookshelf right here, and if I just kind of like meddle with the ground a bit, I'm thinking I could just build an underground storage area. But I also might just want to build like a giant storage building because I need to practice building instead of just ignoring it and hiding it. But besides that, like, I'm actually pretty proud of how this has come. Like, sure, I've spent so many hours on just mining because it was all the way. Oh my god. I just know how many hours I've wasted because not only is the actual speed build like an hour, almost 2 hours long if you unspeed it, the time it took just to fix my tools, which still need fixed. But I'm going to get started. For next episode, we'll have some of this building actually done and not just demolition. But that's going to be all for today, and that was kind of the plans or the vision. There is no set vision. It's just see how things go. But thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.